Controversy at the big game. That's right. Harvard and Yale playing their annual game over the weekend when a Harvard running back scored a touchdown. Not so fast, said the ref. Take a look at this. The ref on the field thought he was giving the other player the finger, and as a result threw the flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct, called the touchdown back, and slapped Harvard with a 15-yard penalty. Well, upon further review over the last couple days, looks like he wasn't giving them the finger at all. Actually, he was just doing a little bit of a point. I know something about that. And it was still considered a taunt. It did not impact the outcome of the game. Harvard still went on to win. But raises a lot of questions about what we should be penalizing in sports, especially at the college level. I want to bring in our A-plus panel. Joining us for our special A-plus panel today, George Falkowski, our sports reporter. Good to see you, George.
How are you?
All right, George, I'm going to start with you on this. Whether he was giving the finger or pointing, have we gotten really oversensitive in the world of sports? What's the message that you throw a flag on that? Meanwhile, football's a violent game. These guys are beating the crap out of each other.
And if you've ever been on a football sideline covering a game like I have, you hear what goes on and the things that get said, and it's a lot worse. But football, all sports in general, have been very sensitive to taunting. Don't want to make anybody show anybody up with the throat slash or with the pointing or the getting in somebody's face. But this is where it gets ridiculous.
Are we taking the humanity out of sports, Allison?
Look, the #1 rule in sports, whether it's in youth sports or college or professional athletics, is you respect your opponent. And so I get how the refs might see this as taunting, but also the #1 rule for refs is don't become part of the story. The ref made himself the headline coming out of this game, and that's a shame because it's a storied rivalry and it's kind of fun.
Peter, should football take a page out of the hockey book? These guys, they throw down, they fight like anything, and then they shake hands after it's all over. So whatever goes on in the game, it's over. We shake hands like adults and we're out.
I agree. Football is a violent game. If anyone remembers, Donald Trump used to have a football league that was trying to go to this model. It did fail, but I think football has gotten a little too soft where instances like this, you shouldn't be calling back a touchdown. I mean, it was a simple wag of the finger.
What if, I mean, he didn't give him the finger, but even if he did, that's certainly not the worst thing. What these linemen are saying to each other on the line of scrimmage, I would think is a lot worse.
And what goes on in a fumble pile is probably a lot worse, too. But then again, we had the video just a few weeks ago of the Canadian football players slugging a beer down after this team scored a touchdown, and that was okay.
So maybe the Canadians have it right. Allison, what do you think?
Well, and in the NFL, one of the great things that came back in the NFL this season is all the touchdown dances and the big coordinated choreographed things. That's fun. You got to remember these players are young and they're having a good time.
But even a little bit of taunting, I don't.
We need more taunting and chasing news, Peter.
Maybe a little more taunting go a long way.
Look, if you want that, then every time Bill points, we have to throw a flag. It's not going to work.
There you go. Thanks, guys.